So we're going to do a little test here with live shrimp. We're going to pinch the tail off of one, and then we're going to leave the tail on another one and have them both rigged up through the tail using the circle hooks. And we're going to see, which one basically dies first or lives the longest. I've gotten a lot of feedback about pinching the tail off, saying, oh, it's going to kill the shrimp. What I found is that those shrimp will stay lively, and by pinching that tail off, you actually release a little bit of scent into the water as well. So this is what we're going to do here. We're going to take some live shrimp. We're going to take one and just feed the hook through the tail without pinching the tail off, like so. As you can see, that shrimp is still active and lively. We're going to drop them back in the live well. Then we're going to grab another shrimp and we're going to pinch the tail off this shrimp. And then we're going to feed the hook through. I'm going to set a timer for a few minutes and see if these shrimp are still lively. So as you can see, that shrimp is very lively. Just came out of my hand. So tailless shrimp, we're going to drop him back in the live well. Going to wait a few minutes and come back and see how lively those shrimp still are. So go ahead and start a stopwatch here. Just started. We'll give it about 4 or 5 minutes and see how the shrimp are doing. All right, so we are at a little over 10 minutes now. Still got those 2 shrimp that have hooks in them in the live well. Let's check them out and see what we got. So here is the one that has the tail still on. As you can still see, very lively, very strong. It's holding on to my finger there. So still lively with the hook, or the tail rather, still on. Now where's our guy with no tail? So you can see that guy is still alive as well, even without a tail. See his legs kicking there. So just goes to show that just because you pinch the tail off doesn't mean the shrimp is going to die. And it's actually an added bonus when you pinch the tail off, because that helps release some extra scent in the water. So if you're going after redfish, black drum, sheep's head, and some of those species that like to have something smelly in the water, that is an ideal thing to do, is pinch the tail off that shrimp there. So hopefully this video clarifies some things when it comes to pinching the tail off the shrimp. You could do it without killing them. It's usually the casting and the retrieving that is going to kill that shrimp, and not so much pinching the tail off. And also where you hook the shrimp is very important as well. So if you want to see more tips like this, head over to saltstrong.com, and while you're there, definitely be sure to check out our Salt Strong membership, where we have a club and community that is guaranteed to help you start catching more fish. So be sure to check that out at saltstrong.com. Now, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them down below.